Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Cassie if you're new, and if you're not, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a little bit different than my normal everyday vlogs that I share with you guys. I love sharing health and wellness, recipes, fitness, routines, but you guys know my passion for food and nutrition is so big. I am such a foodie. I love grocery shopping, I love meal prepping, I love cooking different recipes, and I really like just exploring in the kitchen and sharing my knowledge and my tips with you guys. So today I'm going to be doing a full fridge prep, a grocery haul. I'm going to take you through everything that I buy on a weekly basis and how I prep everything in my fridge for the week ahead, just to make sure that I plan out my meals and I have things ready to go during the week when I'm busy and I'm on the go, or I'm working from home when I'm in meetings and I don't have a ton of time to sit in the kitchen and actually cook. I love to prep my foods, wash them, cut them, bake them, do whatever I need to do on Sundays just to make sure my fridge is stocked and ready to go. And I've been getting some questions lately if I could share a video like this, so I wanted to do a full in-depth video. I know I do a lot of like grocery hauls and cook with me and recipes and what I eat in a day, but I figured this video would be really good to show you exactly what I buy at the grocery store, exactly how I plan out what I'm gonna make for the week, and write down my list when I go to the grocery store and just have it be really in-depth. I remember when I was starting off my fitness and like health journey and I never knew what to buy at the grocery store. I never knew what to look for in terms of labels and ingredients, and I never knew like what to buy and what to make. I bought all of the like healthy things, but then I never knew like what to do with them and how to prep them and use them during the week. And I hope this video helps give you some meal inspiration and helps you when you're grocery shopping and to really plan out what you're making for the week. I've started to prep my food in individual containers, you guys will see in this video, about 2 to 3 months ago, and it's such a game changer. If you put the time in on Sunday or any day during the week where you cut everything and you store them in containers that are like see-through or glass and you can actually see them, it makes your life so much easier. One, you know exactly what's in your fridge because you can see it. So right when you open your fridge, you see the broccoli there, you see the eggs, you see the salad, you see the quinoa, whatever you have, and it kind of makes you remember, okay, I need to eat that before that goes bad. Before I started doing this, I would just have like plastic bags everywhere thrown in drawers, and I would never know exactly what I had in my fridge, and so then things would just go bad super easily and very quickly, which drove me nuts because obviously it's a waste of money and a waste of food. So I found that prepping my food on Sundays and just getting it ready for the week has made my life so much easier. So anyways, without further ado, we're gonna go to the grocery store. I did complete my grocery list today. I sat down and thought about, okay, what meals am I gonna make this week? What ingredients do I need? What do I already have in my fridge? I'm gonna pop up a screenshot or a screen recording here of exactly my grocery list, what I'm gonna be getting today. Generally, I cook home pretty much every day of the week besides the weekends we go out to eat. This week's a little bit different. We have plans in the evening, so we are going out to dinner 3 nights out of the week during the week, which is not usual for us. Typically, I do cook home dinner every night. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind for this video. Generally, I do cook home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we go out like Saturday. But this week, I'm just gonna be cooking home, I believe, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I've got my meals, I know exactly what I'm gonna be making, and then I buy the right ingredients so that way nothing goes to waste. And then other stuff like breakfast foods, lunch foods, I work from home, so I do eat lunch and breakfast every day from home. Matthew works out of the house. If you guys are new to my channel, he's my fiance, and he works at an office job, so he always eats lunch out. So I always make sure I have snacks in the house, breakfast, lunch, all that kind of good stuff, and then dinners I always plan out. So without further ado, we're gonna head to the grocery store. I'll show you guys everything we get, and when we get back, we'll start prepping and get into the good stuff. got back from the store. I'm going to give you guys a grocery haul, and then I will get into prepping, chopping, all of that. Picked up some strawberries. Strawberries are my favorite fruit, and they're really good for hydration. I love putting them in yogurt bowls or just eating them by themselves in the morning. And what I really like about strawberries is they're super flavorful, but they're a pretty low sugar fruit in comparison to like mangoes or bananas or tropical fruit. I personally am not afraid of like sugar in fruit, but I do like that strawberries don't have a ton of sugar, especially if I'm gonna have them in the morning so it doesn't like spike my blood sugar. Got some carrots. I love carrots so much. I love them for dipping in hummus, snacking. I love them to roast with broccoli or any sort of vegetable. Carrots and broccoli are my favorite two vegetables. I eat them so much. So I ended up getting the long ones, and I'm just gonna chop them, peel them, and put them in a container with water. That is one of my tips as well. Whenever you're storing produce in these containers that I'm gonna show you, make sure you put some water in there, especially for things like celery or carrots, because it keeps them fresher for longer. I got some broccolini. We really love broccolini. I love broccoli as well, but sometimes you just want to spice it up and do something a little different. Matthew loves broccolini too, and I like to roast these two together for dinners, and I just usually put them in the oven. They come out so good. I got some Parmesan cheese. I do love roasting my veggies and putting some Parmesan on them. Super good. Frozen fruit for smoothies. I'm a big smoothie person, but usually in the summer, right now when it's a little bit colder, or in the winter, I'm not like huge on smoothies, but Matthew drinks smoothies every single day, and I'm trying to get back into my protein smoothies a little bit more because they're so easy and I do love them. So I got a big bag of this. This is just the mixed berries. It has sliced strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Tons and tons of broccoli. This is my little reusable bag, and I love cutting broccoli in the beginning of the week because I eat broccoli like every single day. So if I can do it now, it just makes life so much easier. As you can tell, I'm a big fan. I got a huge bag of it. A cucumber for salads. This I probably will not cut up, just because I find if you cut up cucumbers and you leave it for like a week or two, it tends to dry out. So I'm just gonna keep this whole. I'm not gonna prep this at all. This is one thing, if I do make a salad, that I'm gonna have to just do on the day of. But I've cut cucumbers in the past and they've just dried out and got kind of funny. 2 bags of butter lettuce. I love this lettuce for the crunch. It's so good. It might not be the most nutritionally dense because it's not a super leafy dark green, but I just love this. And what I usually will do is if I'm making a salad, I'll mix the butter lettuce with some spring mix. I already have some. The spring and the spinach mix. This is a really nice blend of dark leafy greens. The darker the green, the more nutrients and vitamins are in them, and micronutrients. So I love mixing these two together, a little bit of crunch and a little bit of color. This sweet kale salad blend is super good. Matthew really loves having this with salmon. It already kind of comes together. You just have to put the dressing on it, and it's just a bunch of different lettuces, lots of kale, lots of cabbage, Brussels sprouts, a bunch of different really yummy things in that. Kind of going all over the place. Almond butter pretzels. We love these. So good. They're like addicting. Handful of these will keep you so satiated, and a lot of really good fats in here from the almond butter, and carbs obviously. Some almond milk for Matthew for his smoothies, like I mentioned here. We just get the unsweetened vanilla. I got a box of quinoa. I love prepping quinoa in the beginning of the week. I'm definitely gonna do that. I eat quinoa every single day. It's kind of a pain in the butt to cook if you cook it every day. It takes like 20 to 30 minutes. So I love cooking it once a week or twice a week and just having it stored in the fridge. Egg whites. Love having egg whites for breakfast. When I make my scrambles, I usually will just do 2 eggs, and I don't know how much egg whites I do, maybe like half a cup or a 1/4 cup, but obviously really good for protein, and they honestly don't really taste like much, but I do love the eggs and the egg yolks. I will say, don't be afraid of egg yolks. That's where the majority of the nutrients lie, are in the yolk, so don't be afraid. I just don't want to have like 3 or 4 eggs. So I have 2 full eggs with the yolk and then a bunch of egg whites just for like a little bit more protein. But don't be afraid of the yolk, you guys. All the nutrients are in there. And also eggs are super good for brain health. All of the omegas and the fatty acids in them, so good for optimizing your brain health. Avocado oil, you know, big fan of avocado oil. I use this every day when I'm cooking. I use it for my egg scrambles, anytime I'm roasting veggies or making chicken. But one of the reasons why I really love avocado oil is because it has a high smoke point up to, I think, 500 degrees. So it means it won't turn carcinogenic or into bad fats if you're cooking at a really high temperature. I do love olive oil as well, but if you're gonna cook with olive oil, you wanna keep it on like a low to medium temperature. You don't wanna go super high. And I love olive oil as well if I'm having it raw, like in salads. But avocado oil is my favorite for high heat cooking. I got some oat milk, Oatly. This is my guilty pleasure for my oat milk Americanos. I know this isn't the healthiest. I know there are not the best oils in this, as I literally just told you guys to use avocado oil. But I've tried you guys to find an oat milk that I like that froths well, and I'm really struggling. So here is me to say I'm not perfect. I obviously look at ingredients and I care about those things, but I'm also human and I'm not gonna just have everything in my diet be like 100% clean. I try when I can, but there are those things that, you know, this might not be the cleanest oat milk, but it's not gonna kill you, and I love it. And this is something I'm not willing to give up, just a little bit in my coffee. So not everything in your grocery haul has to be 100% clean. I'm all about balance over here. I mean, I'm definitely an advocate for like clean food, healthy, real food ingredients, but nobody's perfect. Protein sources, I got some chicken breasts. I love to marinate chicken overnight if we're gonna have it the next day. And I really love doing any kind of marinade. We love Greek chicken, we like barbecue, teriyaki. Big chicken lovers in this house. I eat a lot of chicken. We got 2 pieces of fish. This is wild halibut. If you're having fish, you definitely want to get wild versus farm raised. And then this is salmon, 6-ounce piece of salmon for Matthew, and I prefer halibut, but we're trying to eat a little bit more fish lately. We're not eating home a ton this week, so that's why I didn't get a ton of meat or like protein. And we do have some steak in there and I believe ground turkey, so if I need extra protein sources, like we already have some. Eggs, love me some eggs, you guys. Big egg lover. So good. 3 sweet potatoes. I'm definitely going to chop these because I hate cutting sweet potatoes. It's so annoying, I hate peeling them, so I'm just gonna do it now and get it out of the way. I also got Italian seasoning. This is one of my favorite seasonings to use when I'm cutting and roasting veggies. 2 bags of Skinny Pop. You guys know, you follow me. You know my obsession with popcorn. Lesser Evil is my favorite popcorn, but I have a bunch of it. I really like Skinny Pop as well. Lesser Evil popcorn, oh, so good. Skinny Pop, so good. My favorite snack, literally. I'll never ever give up popcorn. Sweet potato puffs. Matthew loves these. These are Spudsies, and these are the cinnamon churro. This is like his guilty pleasure. It actually is made with pea protein, rice flour, sweet potato flour, and tapioca starch, and they're plant-based. These are a good sweet snack. Also got some Simple Mills crackers. These are amazing. They're the farmhouse cheddar, and they taste like healthy Cheez-Its. I love Simple Mills because they have simple ingredients, real ingredients that you know. They're made with a lot of like nut and seed flours, and they're really, really good. So I love doing these with hummus as a snack. Amazing. I love all their snacks. And I also really like their cookies. Their cookies are amazing. White cheddar popcorn. Matthew loves that. And then last but not least, I got 2 of the Alfresco apple chicken sausages. I have one of these in my egg scramble every morning. These are really good. No artificial ingredients. The brand is Alfresco if you guys are curious. Apple maple, they're so, so good. And then I got some lemon garlic chicken. I usually get this in the beginning of the week, and I cut and prep it just because it's so easy during the week that I don't have to like make my own chicken, especially for lunches. So I love it. But this is everything we got. And now on to the fun part. I'm going to cut, prep, store it all away. You guys will see everything, but let's get into it. Alright guys, that's going to conclude today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing this, and I hope it gave you some inspiration when you're shopping and to prep your foods ahead of time. But if you guys like this video and want to see more like this, definitely let me know. Leave a comment down below and I'll link my Instagram in the description bar. I always have it down there. But don't forget to subscribe. I upload every single Friday, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!